Today I learned that Muhammad Ali, a legendary boxer, faced significant consequences for his refusal to serve in the U.S. Armed Services during the Vietnam War. Ali's decision led to him being stripped of his heavyweight title, having his passport revoked, and the looming threat of a 5-year prison term. During the height of the Vietnam War, Ali made a memorable statement saying, "I ain't got no quarrel with those Viet Cong. They never called me N-word." This statement reflects his principled stand against the war and the racial discrimination that he, like many African Americans, experienced during that era. Ali's refusal to be drafted into the military had profound consequences, not only for his boxing career but also for the broader civil rights movement. He stood his ground, maintaining his beliefs even when faced with harsh consequences from the U.S. government.
Today, I came across a curious fact from the late 1980s involving the renowned boxer Mike Tyson. Tyson, known for his dominance in the boxing ring and his love for animals, particularly pigeons, cats, and even exotic tigers, had a rather unusual encounter during a visit to a zoo with his partner Robin Givens. At the zoo, Tyson observed a gorilla in one of the enclosures acting aggressively toward other primates. This behavior would generally go unnoticed by visitors, but Tyson's reaction was far from typical. Instead of ignoring it, he expressed a rather audacious desire to the zookeeper. In an unexpected turn of events, Tyson offered the zookeeper a sum of $10,000 to open the gorilla's enclosure and permit him to enter, with the intention of confronting the silverback gorilla that was causing distress to the other primates. Tyson's proposal was not a merry joke. He was apparently willing to physically engage with the gorilla. Despite his willingness to confront the animal, the zookeeper declined Tyson's request.
Today I learned about the challenging early life of Manny Pacquiao, a well-known boxer. This story begins in the Philippines when Pacquiao was just 12 years old. He experienced a heartbreaking event when his father, who was drunk at the time, resorted to cooking their pet dog for sustenance due to extreme poverty. The family's financial struggles were so severe that Pacquiao felt compelled to leave home and live on the streets. His emotional distress after witnessing his father eat their beloved dog drove him to this difficult decision. In the streets of the Philippines, young Manny exhibited remarkable resourcefulness. He survived by purchasing dog nuts from a local store and then selling them at a slightly higher price, making a meager profit. This creative approach helped him secure the essentials for survival. Living conditions were harsh, and he sought refuge in a humble cardboard box. Despite these challenging circumstances, Pacquiao's determination and resilience shone through. At the age of 14, just 2 years after his life on the streets began, he embarked on a professional boxing career.
Today, I learned about the legendary Hall of Fame boxer, Sugar Ray Robinson, and a haunting incident from his career. Robinson, known for his incredible skills in the boxing ring, found himself in a situation that defied his rational judgment. It all began when Robinson had a vivid and troubling dream. In this dream, he saw himself causing the death of his opponent during a boxing match. The dream was so disturbing that Robinson decided to back out of the upcoming fight, fearing that it might be an ominous premonition. However, the story takes a more complex turn when a priest and a minister intervened. These religious figures convinced Robinson to change his decision and go ahead with the fight. Despite his initial apprehension, Robinson eventually stepped into the ring to face his opponent, Jimmy Doyle. Tragically, during the match, Robinson's fears became a reality as he delivered a fatal blow to Jimmy Doyle. The dream he had tried to escape had come true.
Today I learned about a significant moment in the life of world champion boxer Joe Louis. In 1942, during a pivotal time in history, Louis made a voluntary decision to join the US Army. His choice to enter the armed forces raised eyebrows, particularly due to the racial segregation that existed within the organization at the time. When asked about his decision to join a racially segregated institution, Joe Louis gave a clear and powerful answer. He stated, "Lots of things wrong with America, but Hitler ain't going to fix them." This response shows that Louis loved his country a lot and wanted to help it during a big war. He knew there were problems in his country, but he didn't give up. He wanted to make things better instead of letting other countries decide what happens to America.
Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thank you.